During the height of the Second World War, the battle for control was not only fought on land and sea, but silently in the skies above Europe. By 1943, bombing missions had become routine, yet some operations were unlike anything crews had flown before. Extreme secrecy surrounded certain flights, limiting information to only what was considered absolutely necessary.
Crews often took off without knowing the true significance of what they were carrying, or where they were going. This mission was designed to strike something far more valuable than a factory or rail yard.
German air defenses reacted quickly, turning the night sky into a field of fire.
Despite the danger, the aircraft continued on its assigned course without deviation.
The destination was a site rarely marked on maps and officially denied by the enemy. It functioned as a hidden communications center, directing movements and decisions across multiple fronts.
Neutralizing this location meant disrupting the flow of information that sustained German operations.
Only moments before release did the full purpose of the mission become clear.
Months of intelligence work now depended on precise timing and accuracy.
The strike shattered critical systems in seconds. German communication across wide regions was instantly thrown into confusion.
Escape proved as dangerous as the approach.
Alone in hostile airspace, survival depended on speed and altitude.
Each mile away reduced the threat, but damage had already been done.
Enemy fire had struck the aircraft multiple times.
By morning, the aircraft crossed back toward friendly territory. Reaching the coast marked a critical psychological shift.
Landing a damaged aircraft remained one final test.
Failure here would erase everything achieved in the air.
The aircraft touched down safely.
The mission was complete, though its importance would remain hidden.
Official records reduced the operation to a brief entry.
Its true purpose remained classified. Behind closed doors, analysts confirmed widespread communication failures.
German command struggled to respond effectively.
A single secret mission had quietly shifted the balance. In the days that followed, the effects of disrupted communication began to spread far beyond the original target. Orders arrived late or not at all, forcing delays that weakened German responses. The destroyed facility had been a central node in a vast network. Without reliable information, strategic decisions were reduced to guesswork. Allied planners recognized the advantage and pressed forward.
Subsequent operations benefited from reduced resistance and slower enemy reactions.
Defensive fire lacked the coordination it once had.
Meanwhile,
The aircraft itself was quietly prepared for future missions.
Repairs erased physical evidence, but the record of the mission remained sealed.
Silence ensured that secrecy endured. The air war continued without pause.
Each mission built upon the quiet success of earlier strikes.
Defenses struggled to respond with the same precision as before.
Breakdowns in command left gaps that could not be quickly repaired.
The consequences extended far beyond the bombing itself. The aircraft became just another tool in an enormous conflict.
For the crews, there was little time to reflect.
The war demanded constant action.
Only after the war did the true story begin to emerge. Sealed records were gradually opened to historians. They revealed how intelligence targets shaped the outcome of the air war.
The location itself faded into obscurity.
Yet its destruction had once carried enormous strategic weight.
Many turning points of the war were invisible at the time.
Information itself became a battlefield.
This aircraft played its role without recognition. Its story remained largely untold.
Yet its impact endured long after the mission ended. Secrecy shaped outcomes as much as firepower.
This mission stands as one of the quiet forces behind Allied victory.
As ground forces pushed forward, reduced resistance became increasingly evident across multiple fronts.
Delayed orders and broken coordination weakened defenses at critical moments. Logistics suffered as communication failures compounded existing shortages.
Each lost connection accelerated the collapse of organized resistance.
Air superiority became easier to maintain as defenses struggled to respond.
Without reliable coordination, even heavy weapons lost effectiveness.
The aircraft that carried out the mission quietly remained in service.
Its past operation was never discussed outside classified channels.
For those involved, the war moved forward without pause. No moment was spared for reflection. Only decades later would the significance of such missions become known.
Historians uncovered evidence of how intelligence targets reshaped strategy.
The site had once directed vast sections of the German war effort.
Now it stood forgotten, its importance buried by time.
Such places rarely appear in popular histories.
Yet control of information often proved decisive.
This aircraft carried out its role without recognition.
No public legend followed its service.
Its impact was felt, even if unseen.
Secrecy had shaped the course of the war.
This mission was one of many quiet forces behind Allied victory.
Its success reshaped decisions far beyond the bombing itself.
History moved forward, leaving little trace of what had occurred. Yet the consequences remained embedded in the outcome. Wars are often decided by what is never seen. This operation proved that truth.
A single mission carried out in silence altered the balance of power.
It was never meant to be remembered. But its effect cannot be denied. This was the mission so secret that even the pilots never knew its true importance.